essa relação de suor com o resultado, de competir.
Wealth is something that many try and achieve during their time on Earth. Some get it in enough to supply to live, others get enough to live well, and others get so rich that it's hard to imagine how they go and spend all that money that they've saved up. And despite what many people say, no, the wealthiest people on Earth aren't all located in one country, or even one continent. They're spread out all over and have lots of wealth. So given that, allow us to show you the richest person on every continent. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Note, if you are looking for Antarctica on this list, there is technically someone who is rich because of that frozen tundra, but we're not going to include them because it's honestly a caveat. Number 6, Aliko Dangote, Africa. Africa's richest person is Aliko Dangote, a self-made man who originally earned his fortune in the cement business and has now expanded his empire to include food staples, according to Forbes. Dangote Cement is the largest cement producer in Africa, and its namesake owns 90% of the company. The sugar, flour, and salt companies that Dangote controls are all publicly owned, and thus he grows with his success in the world. Number 5, Wang Jinlin, Asia. Wang Jinlin owns the world's largest network of movie theaters, according to Fortune, which has helped him become the richest man in his native China and Asia. He is, however, far more than just a regional player. Hollywood is the world's movie mecca, and he has acquired Legendary Entertainment in 2016. He serves as the most prominent symbol of China's emergence as an economic powerhouse. Number 4, Gina Rinehart, Australia. Australia's richest person is a woman, and not just any woman, but Gina Rinehart, the 7th richest woman in the world, according to Forbes. Rinehart is unique, however, among the world's wealthiest women. Unlike the 6 women in front of her on this list, Rinehart built her own fortune instead of inheriting it. She parlayed her father's bankrupt estate into a mining empire that includes Western Australia's enormous Roy Hill iron ore mine. Number 3, Amancio Ortega, Europe. The richest person in Europe, Business Insider refers to him as a mysterious billionaire. It's Amancio Ortega. Private and reclusive, Ortega is the founder of fashion juggernaut Zara, which today is just part of his fashion empire, Inditex SA. Inditex SA maintains 7,385 outlets across the world, and Ortega earns over $400 million a year just from dividends, according to Forbes. Number 2, Jorge Paulo Leman, South America. The majority of Jorge Paulo Leman's wealth can be traced to his 10% stake in Anheuser-Busch, which holds the title of the world's largest beer maker, according to Bloomberg. The Harvard graduate began developing his fortune in finance when he launched a brokerage firm that would eventually become a full-fledged investment bank, but not before he had a career as a professional tennis player. Leman played in 2 prestigious Davis Cups and was a 5-time Brazilian national champion. Number 1, Jeff Bezos, North America. Come on, who else did you expect at the top of this list? Jeff Bezos is literally the richest person in the world, and thus it shouldn't exactly be a surprise that he's the richest person in North America. His story is one that many know, but we'll tell it to you anyway. Amazon started out as just a bookstore, and Bezos did everything he could to grow it, so much so that he eventually went and expanded his craft and sold just about everything via his website. Nowadays, not only does everyone know about Amazon, just about everyone uses it. Now, one of the more ironic parts about Bezos' wealth is that it has been growing exponentially over the years, not the least of which was that of 2020. Yep, the pandemic was hard on many people, and yet because of how customer-focused Amazon was, plus having their own shipping service helped, they were able to get things to people during the pandemic that others in the postal service and other delivery services could not. He gained tens of billions of dollars in net worth in just 2020 alone. And with Amazon continuing to grow every year, you can bet that it'll take something very special, or someone very special, to unseat him from his top spot. But until then, he is the richest person in North America and the richest person on Earth. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the richest people in the world today? Which ones are you amazed in regards to knowing about them before? Does it surprise you that such wealthy people reside all over the world? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time on the channel.